Yeah.
But see, on that...
That was the first
on
and
that
last
shit,
time I
dude,
did
I
that
was
shit,
so...
too.
Like, it's still polar opposite of weed, dude, because you're so pumped, you're so amped, you're so creative, like you just want to do shit. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we would sit down and write songs after songs. I'm sure you don't even have that shit anymore because we just so fucked up, but we would just do this. I mean...
I remember America's Beautiful Curves.
That was one of the songs I did. You know, the ABCs.
1, 2, 3. I remember I finally tried to get into the studio and I recorded it and it didn't come out at all the way that I wanted it to. But yet, my cousins from Ohio and West Virginia, they all liked it. And even when I moved back to West Virginia that first year, they were always wanting to hear. They were always playing the song whenever I was around.
Did you play ABC?
ABC, yeah. I'll redo it eventually. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'll actually put it in the computer for a 2012 project. Because, yeah, I mean, it's a song about women, and according to my music, I finally wrote a verse that's liable to be a club hit, which is rare because I just don't rap like that, or even in story form, and yet I'm able to. But my technique, I got a different technique now.
I was always story form. You were always
just like the one word rhyming. Now I'm able to grab a sentence and I highlight a word at the beginning and I highlight the 2 words and I do 3. Sometimes I'll do 4. It depends on like. I've got a good example. I just wrote this song called "As the Trumpet Plays On," and it's about my relationship with the previous. Her name was Tina, and she lives in Pittsburgh now, or not Pittsburgh, but she lives in Pennsylvania somewhere. Anyway, I want to show you my new style because now it's a lot more complex, and it makes me have to think a lot better or a lot more. But it actually really helps. A good example. Love this girl, rock my world. Weird. That's not. Hold on. Like, together as one, that's how I feel inside. Forever I'm numb as we crash and collide. Per se. And I did that through the whole song. And that she's more important than this here music. And that score is imported, so I don't fear to use it. That's like, I don't know, 4 or 5. So I basically make it a lot more. I can't even find a word to describe that. But because of it, I've gotten better, and and my Reverb Nation says I got like over 600 fans says they like my shit. So finally made a name for myself. Volyewm, except what sucks is that people are still not sure how to spell it. So. And I even realized that I changed my name in '95. It's been Volyewm since '94, and then Roberta, Rob's wife, actually told me, "Do you realize that you've had the same name for I don't know now."
I'm trying to think what.
94 to 04.
What was it before Volyewm?
Oh man, I had
King V.
I had King V. I had Cool White. I had Cold Chill, KOLDCHILL. He made an album.
Yeah, that didn't last for too long, I know that.
I went through so many different names and so many different record labels.
I remember when you came up with the word volume, because your ass was so loud, and you were like, this word just describes me. Volume. I'm thinking, like, volume is like, you fill up the space, and you're like, no. The sound, it just projects out of me, like turn up the volume, and I'm like, huh? You was like in love with that name.
Huh.
Because I think what happened was, you was looking for a new name, and you opened up the dictionary to the V's, and you were going through every V word. I think that's how you came up with volume. And you used to spell it regularly, and then you changed it up. I think that's when we were really messed up on drugs.
Probably.
Because you were like,
Yeah.
like you're like art. This is so artistic of it. But I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
And nowadays on my album, The First Quest, you're actually credited as D.L. Pope 3. So.
I remember The First Quest.
Oh man, that's been redone a lot too. I remember when I finally found a beat that was perfect for it, and then I couldn't use it because it was already taken.